Hey, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, but you can call me Pajama Grandma. In case we haven't met yet, go ahead and put hashtag pajama in the comments below. So it's the first time you're hearing my voice or seeing my face and being exposed to the Pajama Grandma. Today is day 239 of the Daily Scare Share. I'm doing one thing a day that scares me, stretches my comfort zone, gets me out of the little box and rut I've been living in. Along with the book, Do One Thing a Day That Scares You. It's a little journal type book that just gives me a prompt every day or a saying, or sometimes there's like this little cool grid activity that I can do that helps me stretch my comfort zone, help me get out of that box, because sometimes we find ourselves living in a really small way or in a box or in a way that we think everybody around us or the world believes we should live, and it might be right for us, but it's probably not. If we're not living in alignment and true to who we are, who we really are, then we are not being our best self. And if we're not being our best self, then we have some growing to do. And we need to get out of our comfort zone, do something one day, every day, that scares us a little bit, but stretches us so that we can be the best version of ourselves. Today is a blank line day. We know I'm a little afraid of those blank line days. And especially this morning, I didn't think of anything. I didn't grab a book. I didn't grab some cards. I didn't grab anything. I thought, all right, I'm just going to sit down and see if I can come up with something. Remember these blank line days? They're usually 2 in a row. But it said, or says, what I changed today. And so I got to thinking, well, today I changed my pajamas, of course, because I'm Pajama Grandma. I'm probably the only one I know that gets up and puts on new pajamas and robes every day, right? Or a new pajama outfit every morning to make my videos. But that's me. And I like it, and it's comfy, and I'm all about being comfortable when I do my thing and work these days. But I also thought, well, I changed my underwear, but I didn't think that was quite appropriate to title my my video with. It's kind of funny, right? Because I like to think everybody changes their underwear every day. I'm sure there's people that don't. Come on, before I get the comments, I'm sure there's people that don't. But today, what I was thinking about with my handy dandy new magnifying glass, it says, yeah, what I changed today, and then a bunch of blank lines. And I wrote, I'm going to live in the present moment with a vision of the future that I create. Because, I don't know about you, but sometimes I catch myself thinking about the past, worrying about the past, fretting about the past, fretting about the future. I don't really worry anymore. I kind of gave up worrying with my health challenges because I found that it didn't serve me very well. And so now I just say, well, I fret a little bit over this, because fretting to me feels a lot better than worry. Worry feels heavy and horrible to me, so I never want to worry. Sometimes I'll get upset or challenged or fret, or any word that feels less heavy or severe to me, I like to focus on. But we have to remember our past, and I remind myself often, what happened in the past does not equal my future. And the world likes to make us think it does. You know, you go for a job interview or you go to start a business or do something, and all of the experiences from our past get fed up to us by ourselves and other people in the form of a resume. And we talk about all the things from the past, and it brings up all the things that we did right in the past, but it also brings up all the crap we did wrong in the past. And that never serves us very well, right? If we haven't learned the lesson, yeah, maybe we need to be reminded of the lesson and then learn that so we don't do it again. But for the most part, reliving the past it's only humans that do that. A dog doesn't relive a past moment that it's had, a fight that it had, or a day that it was hungry. Only humans do that. Only we do that. Only we will beat ourselves up for the same saying the wrong thing once 1,000 times. So that becomes, instead of a one-time occurrence in our past, like it would for other animals and other living things, it becomes 1,000 times or 10,000 times or 1,000,000 times we repeat that thing to ourselves. And that's why it messes up our present moment, that messes up our future. So I'm going to make a concerted effort, and I do it all the time, but to really focus on the present moment today, to focus on today and what I can do today to ensure that I'm creating the future that I want. And I encourage you to do the same. And I just reminded myself I create exactly what I want. So that is my blank lines for this series of blank lines. In about a week, we'll get another couple of days of blank lines. It's usually about a week. Yep, here it is. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. We have some more, a whole bunch more blank lines. But that keeps life interesting, right? We have to get our creative juices flowing and work toward it. Now, what's really fun for me is to look at this book now and see that I'm well over halfway done, right? So I'm like, well, I'm about 2/3 of the way done. Maybe not quite, but it's still exciting. So that's it. Have a fantastic day. Go out, do something. Just one little thing today that stretches your comfort zone. You don't have to bust out of it. You can, that'd be awesome. But just stretch it a little so that you can be the best version of you and show up in the world as only you uniquely can. That's it. Pajama Grandma out. Have a fabulous day. And I will see you tomorrow with another Daily Scare Share. Don't be scared. It's okay.